The amazing history of shopping in America, and the rise of Amazon. Paired text vocabulary. Read to you by me, Miss Lee. Adapt. To adjust to new conditions. When a kid moves to a new school, it might take a while to adapt or get used to it. Polar bears have adapted to extremely cold environments. They have thick layers of fat and fur that help them stay warm. Adapt can also mean to change something to make it work for a new use or purpose. A writer might help adapt her novel into a movie. That is, change the story to work as a film. The term brick and mortar store refers to a building that you can walk into and buy things. For example, when you walk into Target and buy a shirt, you are shopping in a brick and mortar store. The term is usually used to distinguish stores that have physical buildings from stores that are only online. Mortar is the paste that holds bricks together. Fend. To manage without help. Infants can't fend for themselves. They need constant care. If your parents tell you to fend for yourself for lunch, they're telling you to make lunch for yourself. Fend is usually followed by for oneself, for himself, or for herself. Fend can also mean to drive away or repel, as in, be sure to wear bug spray to fend off the mosquitoes. When used this way, fend is usually followed by off. Innovation. To innovate is to do something in a new way. The fashion industry is always trying to innovate and come out with the next hot trend. An innovation is a new idea, device, or way of doing something, as in Google's latest innovation is a self-driving car. Retailer. A retailer is a person or business that sells goods or services directly to customers. To buy an iPhone, you might go to an Apple store, Best Buy, or Target because those retailers sell iPhones. Afloat. Afloat means floating on the surface of water. You might see a rubber duck afloat in a bathtub, or you might tread water to stay afloat in a pool. The phrase stay afloat is often used figuratively to mean have just enough money to pay what you owe. If a trampoline park is barely making enough money to pay its workers, you could say that the business is struggling to stay afloat. Fad. A fad is something that is very popular for a short time. Whether it is a fashion accessory, a hairstyle, a toy, or an activity, people have an intense, widely shared enthusiasm for it. That is, until the next big thing comes along. Fads spread quickly and die quickly. Do you remember fidget spinners, slime, and bottle flipping? Those were fads. Revolutionize. A revolution is a sudden and extreme change in the way something is done. The internet caused a revolution in the way people live their lives. Revolutionize means to cause a revolution. The Transcontinental Railroad revolutionized how people traveled in the United States. Before it was built, people had to travel by horse or wagon, which was dangerous and slow. With trains, people could travel more safely and quickly from coast to coast. Wary. If you feel wary, you feel cautious or on your guard against possible problems or dangers. Your dog might even be wary of strangers. That rhymed. You might be wary of eating fish if you got sick the last time you ate it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to your English teacher. Bye!